Hello, welcome everyone. My name is Sumit, and today I'll walk you through the CodecademySolutions video where we will start with a new project called Make a Website. So we will look into this, what exactly it is. You can go to codecademy.org and you can also start practicing as I am teaching you how to do this. So we'll click on Start. Let's get started. So now we are on the console where we would be learning creating your videos and everything. So we'll teach you what exactly a website is. A website is made up of different components, and each of these components, the minimal of the components which are required to make a website is HTML, which stands for Hypertext Markup Language, and the other is CSS, which is called Cascading Style Sheets. So with HTML, we code the content of the website, such as this tab. This is a heading which we want to appear on a website. This is a description. This is a video. This is once again a paragraph description. This may be certain menus. So all these are content, but the way they look, the color, their boldness, the alignment, the location of their presence on a website, this is defined by a different component which is called CSS, cascading style sheets. So well, this cascading style sheets or CSS, we define the colors, the presence, the beauty, the design of a website. So if you look any website which looks great to you, you know the engineers has worked a lot to bring up that CSS design for you. Yes, they have really worked hard. It's not easy. It may seem easy because the codes are easier, but it takes a lot of time to think for a design, to create a design, and then to optimize a design. So individual page which is of a website, suppose if you go to google.com or if you go to your css.com, which is a tutorial site for CSS, you will find there are different pages for different tutorials. So each page is called a web page. So the entire website is entire package. Suppose if you order anything from Flipkart or from eHarmony, you get your parcel in a box. So this entire box is called a website, and individual components which you have ordered is a web page, or again maybe a sub website inside a website as well. So we divide our website into web pages, and then we start designing the web pages and ultimately go to the final website package. So we'll learn how to start. So this is a web browser and this is a demo website or web page which is loaded into the browser. We'll learn how to do this. So we are now clicking on next and we'll go to the next module. Okay, now we'll start coding our own website. As you can see, there is a simple coding and there is a review. So this is a coding space where you can code the website, and this is the preview where you can see how the website will look. So as you can see, you are able to see you are building a website, and that is the only text which is understandable by you. The others remains as a cognitive. There you cannot even it's like a cipher. What exactly that mean? You don't understand. Actually, you don't have to understand. We'll guide you through the entire thing. So we'll look into this. It says H1, you are building a website. So this H1, which is in parentheses, is called tags. So these are different tags which is created by a HTML5 or HTML coordinators who are the members of HTML group who looks after the number of tags included. So these are the tags. So these are predefined tags of HTML which we can use for our website. But H1 means heading 1. So a HTML tag opens with the parenthesis, and while closing the tag it goes with a backslash as well. So in case if you are starting a tag, you need to close the tag. There should be a start of the tag and there should be a close of the tag, so the browser can understand, okay, this is the heading and this is closed. Now anything which is below this would be the different thing, a different section. So this is how browsers define different elements of a website. And for the timing, you don't have to worry about the other elements. You just don't have to focus. What we need to do is, according to Codecademy, we just need to change the text between H1 and before closing the h1. It says in index.html change the text appear that between h1 and open the tag, closing tag, click run. So what we will do is we will change it to learning website, and we'll see with this. Alright, it's done, and now we will click on run to see how if the browser is able to load what the changes made. Ooh-ha! We are done with this. Browser has loaded, so our code is correct. We have not made any error in the code, so we'll click on next. Okay, now we are here where it's a blank website, and according to the instructions, use the largest heading to indicate the name of a website. So I'll teach you what heading is about. You might have read a book, you know, there is a name of the chapter or name of the particular story, and then the story begins. So there are different sizes of heading. The H1 is being the largest font size and H6 being the smallest. So don't get confused that H6 means the largest. No, the bigger the number, the smaller the size of the heading. So H1 is the largest heading size, then comes H2, then H3, H4, H5, H6. So we'll start, and as per the instruction, as it says, use the largest heading to indicate the name of the website. In index.html, one below the body, type don't copy paste code the below. So we have to type this and body as well. So we'll start typing into the body h1. Okay, now it says Ollie bike sharing. So as I have typed that, I'll close the h1 tag and we'll click on run to see what happens. Okay, so now we have completed our first instructions. We'll go and move to second instructions, which says use an H3 heading to create a tagline for Ollie back shining on the next line. So as we have already known that H1 is the largest heading, we'll now use H3 to determine that the H3 is a smaller one. So we have to add a tagline to this particular bike sharing website, which says share your pedals. I'm sorry, I'm making a typo error. Pedals with the world. Okay, and now we will close the H3. Now it's closed. We'll click on run and we'll see how does it goes. So we are done. We can see the H3 is a smaller one and it looks like a tagline to you. And H1 is the main objectives, which has got more emphasis than the H3 one. Alright, so we'll move to the next module and we'll see how other elements goes. Okay, now we would consider about a new element which you cannot see here. It's called P element, which stands for paragraph. In case if you want to add a paragraph to your website or a description, you need to that looks like a paragraph, which is more than 2 to 3 lines, is a paragraph. So for those we have a different elements, as you have seen H1 element, H3 element, which is for heading 1 and heading 3. We have P element, which is for paragraph. So we will add a paragraph. As it says in the instructions, it says below the H3 element, add a paragraph element that contains a description of the company. So we'll add that. Alright, so I'm starting to add the P element. Alright guys, so I'm done with adding the paragraph as it says in the instructions, and we can see that we have also enclosed the paragraph with the opening bracket and with the closing bracket. So every tag or every element which you open needs to be closed. So we have open H1 elements, we have closed H1 elements, we have open H3 elements, we have closed H3 elements. Certainly we have done the same for the paragraph elements. We'll now hit on the run and we'll see how it goes like. Alright, so you can see it looks like a paragraph. It's, oh wow, that's so cool. So we are learning, we have already learned 3 of the elements. That's so great in the first time. We now hit next and we'll go and see the next video. Okay, nice work. As it says from the Codecademy, so nice work guys. The web is starting to come together. Whatever you wanted to link to users to different web pages, HTML anchor elements makes it possible to do this. So what we need to do is now we need to understand a few other things. Have you seen any particular website where you have got a link to click? If you click on the link, it goes to a different section of the website or a different web page, or altogether it is redirected to a different site. Suppose you have a login button. So you enter your username, you enter your password, you click on login. So you are not on the same page where you